had a piercing ripped out of my lip. Right there. You might be able to see it.
Let's talk about that.
Nope.
You didn't get a piercing taken out of your lip. That's bullshit.
What's it look like?
Looks like a pimple.
It's not. It's a cut.
It is.
No, it's a cut.
Hello, everybody. Today is March 1st, 2011.
Yeah.
Trevor, you did not have a piercing in your lip.
I know. I just felt like saying something. Kind of looked like
Thank you for
when it was bleeding.
Thank you for
I couldn't live with
explaining to the people. Yeah.
That'd be annoying.
Because you're weird. Well, not much to talk about today.
No.
Like our second episode of the series, Important Things with Kyle and Trevor.
Trying to pick the scab off. So
Alright, you gotta stop.
I'm trying to get it to bleed.
Why do you want it to bleed?
It looks kind of cool.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
There we go.
I have one thing to say. Miss Winkleman, our English teacher, is a complete bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything to add to that?
Why is she a bitch today?
Well, it's not today. She's always a bitch. Yeah.
Let's talk about why she is a bitch today.
Alright.
Specifically.
Alright. She's a bitch.
That's not that great of a reason,
Well.
actually.
Well, what's your reason then? That's not right. What's your reason then?
For what?
She's a bitch. Why is she a bitch?
Well, she's not a very good teacher. At all.
This is true.
Cause
You know what I just realized?
she's a terrible teacher.
Well, no. I realized that the first day I saw her, but I can't see your eyes. Your eyes. I cannot see them. I don't think anybody else can either. Lift up your hair for a minute. I don't think anybody knows if you have eyes or not.
You can't see my eyes?
Now I can,
Oh.
but when you're looking at the camera, I can't. Like, turn your head that way for a minute. Oh my god. They exist. I didn't know I had a forehead either.
You also can't see. It's kind of large, actually. Look how that is my forehead.
I've never seen your ears either.
I know.
I don't want to. I don't know what's growing in there. I don't want to know what's growing in there. That's weird. It's green. What the hell is that? Okay. So, who else is a bitch in our school?
No, my hair's messed up.
Yeah, well, your hair's always messed up.
No. It's usually fairly decent.
Oh. You're kidding? Your geometry teacher's really fat.
It's true. I kind of want to go up and put a pencil in one of the 3 rolls on the back of his neck.
He's so fat.
It's
See
funny
how long
because
it
he's the
takes him to
bowling
notice.
coach. Bowling coach. I said that.
It makes sense because he looks like a bowling ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's just so fat. Except he doesn't have 3 little holes in him. Well, I beg to differ. He probably has a vagina. That's 1. His asshole is 2. And his mouth is 3. Wow.
We'll have to see if we can actually hear that, because that was...
that was
interesting.
disturbing.
Was it? We gotta do something disturbing for the 1st of March. We didn't do the entrance.
Oh, wow.
We didn't do the entrance thing.
What do you mean? Dude. We gotta record something like that so we don't have to sing it. We can just play
Yeah,
it.
that'd be weird.
Yeah, because
That would take editing prowess. That we don't have.
not really. We can just record our
Stuck in
voices.
my stomach holes.
We can just record our voices doing that and then play it.
You mean like we just did?
Yeah. But like just the audio, not the video. Nice.
Oh god. Burped up some liquid. That was disgusting.
Burped on some liquid.
Burped up some liquid. Some
I got
iced tea.
I got a topic we can talk about today. What was your most embarrassing moment ever?
You would have to give me some time to think about it. What was your most embarrassing moment ever?
You know, since I'm such an awesome person, I don't think I've ever gotten embarrassed in my life. That's a complete lie.
Well, maybe I'm just too black to get embarrassed.
I think my most embarrassing moment, but it was, wasn't as embarrassing as it was funny. It was, once I tell it, you'll see why it's funny.
I'm sure.
I was kneeboarding on the back of my granddad's boat, and we were going, like, top speed, which is about, it was about 40, maybe. And, it was, like, the second time I've ever been kneeboarding in my life, and, I had accidentally tipped the nose of the board into the water. But the funny thing is, I didn't fall off. The entire board and me went into the water, and I was underwater and still moving at like 40 miles an hour for about 30 seconds, and a fish was swimming by, and it actually got lodged in my mouth. Like, I came up out of the water, and there was a fish hanging out of my mouth. And, like I said, it's not as embarrassing as it was funny, but that was,
That kind of reminded me of something that not necessarily happened to me. I was right there when it happened, but
so it happened to a friend, not to
my
you.
uncle.
All right, well,
we were in the ocean at the beach, and we were out, like, kind of out a little deep. It was low tide, so we were out farther than it seemed, but it was, like, waist high. And he was, like, standing there, and waves were coming through, and he had the string from his swimsuit was, like, bobbing up and down. And they were, like, the string, drawstring for your swimsuit was, like, bobbing up and down. And then they were, like, a fish, like, a little fish swam up and was, like, chewing on this. It was pretty funny. You could see it, like, swimming around his body.
That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Like, that is, So, did anything embarrassing happen to you ever? Or is it just that you're too awesome to have that?
I think I might be too awesome.
I highly doubt that.
To think of one off the top of my head.
Oh, that felt pretty good.
Are you really gonna play a video game now?
No, I'm not playing a video game. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because that's why you're looking off screen.
I'm not. Kidding me? But,
you can probably hear the clicking of the R1 button. Shooting people.
But,
run and gun.
Another time.
True crime streets of LA.
Yeah.
Right. That's not the game at all you're playing.
Just stop talking for a little bit. Your swimsuit thing reminded me of another time. I was at a wave pool.
Wave pools are fun.
I agree. In a theme park. And, I was maybe 6, 7. So it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty embarrassing for me that I was standing to where it was about knee deep. I was about knee deep because I was 6 and I was kind of scared to go in all the way. And I got smashed by a huge ass wave. Yeah. And I stood up and my pants were not there. I was standing there with no swimsuit on. But the weird thing is, I didn't know it.
Look, the mouse is in my nose.
Alright, you know they can't see that, right?
They can see me going up and down and trying to move side to side.
Yeah, but they can't. Alright, so
the mouse is at my left
the mouse on the computer's in his nose. So I didn't know it for like 6 minutes. And my parents were not looking at me. They were in the wave pool deeper. So I was walking around in the wave pool at 6 years old, ass naked, like super pale, because I was only 6. I didn't get much sun.
White.
I just said pale, didn't I?
Yeah.
And
because you're white.
I was standing there for about 6 minutes, naked,
blinding
like
people.
Ass naked,
blinding people.
Yeah, I'm not white. I'm fluorescent. I'm
especially below the.
I'm clear.
Waistline.
Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you? No, you wouldn't. Shh.
You wanted to.
Shut up. And so my mom turns around finally, and she's yelling at me, like just clear yelling at me. Kyle, you're naked. I'm like, that's nuh-uh. I look down. I am butt naked. So I was actually looking for my swimsuits naked. I didn't have a towel around me or anything. I was actually naked looking for my swimsuit for about 5 minutes. So I was
I've
naked.
been in two different wave pools.
I was naked for about a total of
My swimsuit hasn't came off.
11 minutes. I was naked for 11 minutes. And like Link says, the moment of nakedness should always be minimized.
It's true.
It is. That was weird.
Was it?
But, yeah. Take my advice. If you're 6, do not go to a wave pool and stand at the...
Or get swimming suits that fit.
You know what? Fuck you.
If you want to, I mean...
It was a Speedo.
That's a choice.
No,
I'm speaking of our last episode,
I'm kidding.
the hole in my pants got fixed.
Kind of. It's still there, just not as big.
It's
It's
still
patchy.
there, but it's patchy.
It got patched.
Yeah, I can actually wear them without showing off my red boxers. That I'm...
Tier.
You can still see them if you want to.
Nah. You do that after the show. But, yeah. So be sure to check out our other videos. Check out our first episode.
Fix myself.
There.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh.
Okay,
wow.
That was a
That
weird
wasn't
time.
gonna fix it. So, yeah. Do you have anything to add before we let him go?
I'll try and think of my most embarrassing moment for
We'll air it
next episode.